The veteran kicker, Greg Joseph, will get us started here. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
First and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical, because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
So it's 4th down, and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke, and Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Here's what you call a little bit of a polarizing player, Mike. His career has been a bit of a mixed bag after being a first-round pick a few years back. At times, he looks like a bona fide franchise quarterback. At others, he looks like a guy who's still trying to find his way and take that next step. It's the consistency. That's the biggest issue. If that changes, man, he'll finally be able to reach his full potential.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
From the gun, it's Jones. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Singletary. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38 and move those chains. 1st down. Jones operating out of the pistol. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Singletary. He fumbled the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Jones. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes Greg Joseph and the field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. Joseph's kick is good. And the Giants will tie the game at 3 apiece.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Austin Eckler now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready now for their second drive. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll run it here with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing is Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll run the toss play with Singletary. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll try to run for it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. It's been a game of field goals so far. 6-3 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jones. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On play action, it's Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man, that's Slayton. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Again, it's Jones. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, You stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Joe, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will tie the game at 6. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Here's Eckler on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a 1st down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Give to Robinson from the pistol. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Second and a yard. Slot man in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
He's got room to roam. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Now Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and
to the goal line and in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
it really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Commanders will go up by 7. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
And when you look back at the success Newton had while in college, the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year in 2023, Mike, with 7.5 sacks. And over the years, the Washington Commanders have shown their willingness to invest, especially in the defensive line. And he's joining one of the deeper and more talented interior defensive line units in the entire league.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Connects with his big tight end, Manhurts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Cleveland Ferrell, former 4th overall pick of the Raiders, gets in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Commanders' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Shotgun now for Jones. To the outside, complete to Johnson. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is Jones. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. So here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Eric Gray to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down is Jones. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a play fake. Jones. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. Still going. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Nothing real fancy on that one, just a defensive lineman winning his one-on-one matchup. He beats the offensive lineman, gets to the quarterback, and brings him down for a sack.
The Commanders about to send this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Singletary. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. And it sets up 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Here comes a return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They motion the slot man left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. Another run here for Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Third and long. Here's Daniels. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Play action. Here's Daniels. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will go up by 7. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Gray gonna return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run once more with Singletary. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Jones gonna hang on to it here. He's got it. That's a 1st down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a run with Singletary. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Deron Payne there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Now he'll run. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Jones. Open man, that's Slayton. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Giants.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this 1st score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now Jones on the bootleg. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. High throw, but it's reeled in. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick to the ground. And he will power his way into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. They call that on the rookie, Brandon Coleman. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Slot receiver, headed right. To the air again is Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The home team's offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They'll run here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll run. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
We're about ready now for the punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Again, it's Singletary. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Jones operating out of the pistol. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A hit, and he has lost the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
First and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down. Tie game. 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They run over center with Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Gotta have it, 4th and 4. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And it's going to be a Commanders 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.